Yesterday, Vladimir Putin stated that the response to any possible supply of U.S. long-range cruise missiles, Tomahawks, would be very serious, if not overwhelming. Could you comment on this and clarify what he meant?
How can the Kremlin describe the current situation in the negotiation process with Ukraine today?
Moscow sees the situation as a pause that has dragged on far too long. The negotiations remain frozen because Kyiv refuses to intensify dialogue. This unwillingness is encouraged in every way, first and foremost by the European curators of the Kyiv regime. Firstly, there was no scheduled date for it, Putin-Trump meeting in Budapest. It is rather hard to cancel something that has not been agreed upon. Neither Putin nor Trump wants to meet just for the sake of meeting and waste time. Proper preparation at the level determined by the heads of state, the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, is needed to ensure the meeting is productive. President Trump has stated that he is no longer considering holding the summit at the moment. However, over the past 2 days, he has repeated that he does not rule out holding such a meeting in the future. President Putin shares this view, as he said yesterday to the media.
Japan's new Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi stated that, like all her predecessors, the Japanese government's policy is to settle the territorial issue. She is determined to have a peace treaty with Russia. How does the Kremlin view such prospects?
We welcome this statement. We also support a peace treaty with Japan. At the same time, we regret to note that Japan currently holds a very unfriendly position towards Russia and has joined all the illegal sanctions and restrictions imposed on our country. Due to the positions taken by previous Japanese governments in recent years, bilateral dialogue has been stopped. We are analyzing the sanctions that have been defined and made public. We will certainly do what is in our best interests. That is the main thing in our actions. We are not acting against anyone in particular. We are acting for our own benefit. That is what we will continue to do.
Yesterday, Vladimir Putin stated that the response to any possible supply of U.S. long-range cruise missiles, Tomahawks, would be very serious, if not overwhelming. Could you comment on this and clarify what he meant?
You just put it wrong. Not on the supply of Tomahawks, but on any attempts to strike deep inside Russia. That's what the president was talking about. It seems to me that the statement is so eloquent and clear that there is nothing to explain. We will see. God willing, we will see what happens in 6 months. We see what is happening now. We see what happened a year ago, 2 years ago. And God willing, we will see what happens in 6 months and in a year.